It is time for another review. It's my Lion King reference. You know? Yeah, no. Trying to shake things up a bit here.
Hakuna Matata.
Yeah, kind of. Anyways. This review, we're going to look at a Bourbon County release. Not the stout, but the Barleywine release. 2016. Coming in at 13.6%. This is the non-infected
Yeah.
version.
Hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully. Finally, getting around to some not infected other variants of Goose Island's Bourbon County series. So, yeah, where'd you guys get this one again? Total Wine? Or somewhere else?
The other place, Liquor Barn.
Liquor Barn in Louisville. And I think we all know, if you know anything about Bourbon County, you understand that you've got to have your finger on the pulse to even get some of these. You're lucky to get one, you know. But the variants are even worse. These aren't too bad though, right?
Yeah,
these kind of hang
people
around.
are actually letting the barley wines go.
They kind of skim over them, don't they?
Yeah.
It's just coffee and regular, and you know, proprietors, and
Yeah,
they didn't really do a decent variant this year, did they? It's supposed to be like a maple, some kind of maple Bourbon County this year, but
that would be super limited.
I saw the labels. I guess they sent some labels to get approved, and I saw the label. It's like a dark brown color label. I don't know the dirt on it. I don't know what happened to that variant. Why it's not released, or maybe it wasn't ready. I don't know. Someone could comment that knows a little more about it than we do on this one, but I'd love to see that. So yeah, we're gonna focus on this old boy right here. What was it? Second use barrels? Oh,
Yeah, it was just English style barley wine aged in bourbon barrels.
Said something about second time.
Yeah, it was just second use. That was the second use of them.
That from the bourbon to this would be the second use.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I could have swore it was. It previously had house and stout, but all right. So yeah, so they used to have a really very, very famous barley wine called King Henry. And I've heard that this is kind of that in a way. It's the same concept, a barley wine aged in bourbon barrels, I believe. But yeah, that one I think came out in 2010, 2011. I think I sent you a picture that one day.
Yeah.
Sergio had a bottle in one of his pictures. But yeah, I'd love to get my hands on one of those. About 6 years into it in the bottle.
That's about
Probably a little past.
Yeah, usually 4 or 5 is.
Says develops up to 5 years, so I'd imagine this is their kind of more consistent release. It's something like it. I've never had King Henry, so I couldn't tell you, but I've heard it's very similar to it. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. But yeah, it's a really dark barley wine. I know it's English style.
It's not black, but it's right there. It's almost black.
Yeah, it's kind of quite murky in a way. Almost muddy. Man, the alcohol is just sticking. It goes up on the side and doesn't move at all. It's crazy. But yeah, I mean, I guess your English barley wines are a little more maltier and a little, maybe a touch darker than your American hopped up version. So yeah, murky, kind of cloudy. Let's give it a smell. Woo!
Getting like molasses, caramel, vanilla.
Very, very sweet. Yeah, tons of malt. The malt is there for sure. Yeah, some nice bourbon notes in there.
Like you said, like the tobacco. That is.
Yeah.
I think it smells delicious.
Almost like a raisin.
Yeah, I get that too, like dark fruit.
Yeah, like a dark fruit characteristic. Man, it is boozy though too. I'm getting a lot of alcohol in this. So yeah, without further ado, let's just get into 2016 Bourbon County Barleywine.
smells boozy, but there's not. I'm not getting hardly any alcohol.
Not as much as I thought. It's sweet.
Because it's like it burns your nose. And
I can kind of feel it though right now. It's like right
warming,
about here.
The warming.
It's quite warming. Really nice on a pretty cold night, but man, that's super sweet. Caramely. Wow, like
it tastes like a dessert. It just
syrupy as all hell.
Yeah.
Wow. It's like maple syrup, raisin, kind of date, dark fruit. Quite a lot of vanilla. Like a lot of vanilla from the barrel. And then you got your nice warming bourbon sensation as it goes down. Yeah, it's absolutely delicious. Do I like this one like more than the stout? No. Personally, no. I'd take the stout.
I mean, they both belong in their places where they...
Yeah, they... Anyways, yeah, it's their unique style, so... But I can understand why this one might hang around longer than the normal stout.
Yeah, most people are turned off by the wine. Like, some people, they don't know what a barley wine is.
Yeah.
And they're turned off by the name, like Barleywine. I don't want no wine. Yes.
Barley. A buddy of mine just tried this that I work with, and he loved it. It blew his mind. So, you know, the audience is there, but like the people who are kind of a little more seasoned that have been doing this hunt every year.
Yeah.
No, like at least speaking for myself, I go right for the stout or one of the other variants. This is probably my least favorite of them all, but it's still really good in its own right. I like English barley wines more so than I think, you know, the American style. It's like that sweeter.
I had the 15, I think. It was October 1st when we went to Swan's Day.
Yeah.
I had that there. And I think that a year did it.
Yeah.
So I think that everything else would be perfect in this after a year.
Yeah, I don't disagree at all. It'd be cool to make like glasses out of this. You know, like how people cut the bottles. I don't know. Yeah. It's hard to see the lettering. It's kind of raised, molded lettering on there, but I love the bottles. I hated them at first, the concept of everything, but I like them now. I think
they're
really
bigger
cool.
too. Like,
yeah. It's pretty unique.
Because there's no other bottles. You're crazy.
But yeah. Let me get a couple more sips. Yeah, it's really good. Rating wise, I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna go 94.
I'm gonna go 92.
92.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
I mean, I love it, but it's just.
Yeah, it's
the coffee. I mean, not coffee, but the
regular stout.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the regular stout is, and I give that 100. The regular stout, so.
It's a granddaddy of all.
Yeah,
so.
it's probably my favorite beer. Period. But yeah, so Bourbon County Barleywine, you may very well be able to find this still at a lot of places. If you check one of your higher, kind of ranked, more popular craft beer stores in your area, unless you're in like Alaska or something.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. They've been pushing out stuff to
dog sleds, bring that into town.
places that normally don't get it. So
$80 a bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might be able to get it. So if you're wanting to look for this beer, chances are you can probably find it still. You just gotta put in a little effort. And who knows, you might stumble across the normal Bourbon County Stout as well. So.
Or some proper coffee.
Yeah, right. Yeah, if you stumble across that.
I stumbled across that rare.
Yeah, I know, but that was kind of as an event, though.
Yeah.
You stumbled across an event. You got lucky, son. But yeah, so that'll do it for this review. Bourbon County brand Barleywine, 2016. Grab it while you still probably can. 94 from me, 92 from PJ. Yeah, thanks for watching.